Good morning, my beautiful people. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody has woken up. Today is Thursday morning, and I it's pre-Friday. So it is a good day for a lot of us um, because it's almost the weekend, and I don't know, weekend is family time and all that good stuff that we have to do in addition to our runarounds and everything else to those that have that 9 to 5. So I want to tell you that yesterday I did my meeting. It was an amazing call, uh, but I did not record it. It recorded the first 3 minutes, and then I was trying to share my screen, and somehow I shut off the recording. I apologize for that, but I do want to give you a quick uh, overview of what I went over. So I created I'm calling it a workshop, but it is something that I want to run for the next 8 weeks. And I'm calling it the Turning Point Blueprint from Layoff to Legacy. And as a lot of you know, I was laid off from my job a month ago and 6 days. And I have learned that it takes more than that financial challenge. It brings emotionally and physically a little bit of a challenging thing. We start questioning ourselves. We start uh, getting sad, happy, or mad, or whatever it is. And I figured that I would do a workshop on these steps that I'm going through and what I have done to help me and push myself through. So the next 8 weeks, I have it's going to be a little different. We have been doing the empowerment um, call every week. And now this is what I would like to go over. So hopefully you can see my screen and I am still recording. This is where I screwed up last time. Uh, and I stopped the recording. So I hope I did not right now. So this is uh the order or the topics that I want to touch. So again, it's a turning point to forced retirement. But not only that, if you are deciding to leave your 9 to 5, if you're deciding to just move forward to being that entrepreneur that you have in you, it does take a little bit of, it is a process. It's like when we grieve someone, we don't realize how many different uh, steps are to be able to go over those little humps. So I do want to start with, week one will be on the shock and the shift, how to accept, how to breathe, how to begin the process of you getting laid off. Hopefully you do have at least a week or two before your last day. This way, uh, you could get it together financially, emotionally, and physically. And that would be our week two. So, we will go over the emotional rebuilding, healing, release, and find peace with yourself. Sometimes we blame ourselves. What did I do? Where did I go wrong? Why am I getting laid off when I was doing so good? 15 years minus a month. So I did question myself. In the beginning, I'm like, I was stuck. I'm like, whoa, wait, what? Like out of everyone, I thought that I would never get laid off because I was the only one doing the accounting that I was doing. And it's a corporation. And I had a lot of people that I used to do billing for. So, yeah, so how it was hard to kind of like let that go. But we do have to emotionally let it go so we can move forward. So we'll go over that. Also, physical reset. Uh, we have to kind of like prioritize our health and the rhythm of our daily schedule, our daily task. I'll be honest with you, last Friday for Halloween Day was the first time that I realized that, wait a minute. I don't have to. I went to my grandson's Halloween parade, and I was like, I don't have to rush back. Wow, now what? So I ended up going to Sam's because now I could just like da, 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 take my time, not go, come back, go and run, and none of that. But it took 4 weeks to realize that. So, I went to Sam's and I walked around and I actually got emotional because it was a feeling that I did not and I was not aware of. So it was a good feeling, but it was an emotional one. So, we'll go over that. We're also going to go through financial reality. So hopefully we are giving at least a couple of weeks notice that we're able to collect that financial that paycheck and know what to do and how to do and where are we going to stand if I don't find something quick or if I don't decide to do something quick. So I am going to have a couple of spreadsheets for that. Um, so planning the financial is also very important. Um, and then with that, you're also what's your next direction? Sometimes we're like all over the place and like, oh my God, but how are you going to go and look for another job? Are you going to bring out that entrepreneurship in you? Or are you going to do both? You're able to do both. If you are doing legacy, you're able to do both. I did for a little bit. Are you able to dedicate 150%? Sometimes it's a little hard, um, depending on your title at work. But and if you're working from home, it's kind of like when you're at the office, you're done, you go, and then you're able to do. But when you're working from home, it gets a little complicated. But you are able to do both if you're doing legacy. Um, I also want to work on a vision board uh, to see where you see yourself now that you don't have that position. If you do decide to do your entrepreneurship, you have a better chance of generating the income that you want. In our program, uh, we learn different ways of generating an income. We are able to learn how to do different income streams. You could learn how to make money on stuff that you're passionate about. If you like doing scrapbook, if you like to draw, if you're into finances and you like to help people financially, whatever it is that you have that passion for, you're able to do. If you're a caregiver, if you're in the medical field and you like to help people that way, you're able to train and, there's a lot of caregivers that don't know how to deal, although that the love that we have for our loved ones kind of like help us to move on the following steps. But it is difficult. These are things that you could try to work on and work on those hobbies and make money out of them. So we're gonna go. I want to do that vision board to see where you see yourself, the house that you see yourself that you were never able to kind of like, yes, I would love this, but I can't because my 9 to 5 don't give me enough. You're able to do that now. Maybe doing this will make you decide if you want to do that entrepreneur work, if you want to dedicate to that. That will motivate us and encourage us to kind of like push ourselves and get through and be coachable and be consistent and commit ourselves to to do what we need to do to get there. Also, I do want to work on a resume and reinventing ourselves. And the reason a resume is important, I feel, is because you'll be able to put down on a paper your qualities where you were at, what you learned, what you know, what those things that you are good at. Uh, and also at the same time, think of, wow, this is what I have been doing. Wow, I've been doing collections. I've been working um, with people. I've been helping people. I've been doing this. Putting down on a piece of paper in an organized matters. So we're going to work on that to showcase your strength and your new identity. You, as you do that resume, you're actually doing that resume for you. Of course, if you want to move forward and get another 9 to 5, you could do that. But you can find your identity back after going through that stress of questioning yourself, what did I do? On that resume, you're gonna put your your qualities and your experience. So I think that's gonna be really exciting. And then we're gonna do a Rise and Thrive plan. Let's see where we'll build a plan for ourselves on where we're going to be 30 days from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now. Where do you see yourself? I know that goes together with that vision board, but maybe we'll break it down. This is the end of that, and we'll start going back. Okay, what's holding me from this? What's holding me from this? Where am I going to take this? What am I going to do next? I think that that would be so I I I feel very passionate about this. I feel that this is going to be great for a lot of us. I hope that you feel the same way. Uh, and I don't know, maybe we'll create, this is like the next 8 weeks, but maybe we'll create a workshop from this. And if you join now, if you're here now, you'll be able to be part of the workshop that I'm going to create on this. And, you know, I don't know. Let's put ourselves where we want ourselves. Okay, so this is all I have. I want to make this short, and I don't think, well, it's yesterday the meeting was a little over an hour, and it's just that I took it was great. I had someone that was sharing testimonies, and we shared testimonies of where our life was, where we are with work, and how we got there, and how we feel about like what we do. So um, and why things happen. Sometimes things just have to happen so we can move with what we want to do. So, with that said, I love you guys and I hope you watch this and I hope you're excited about the next 8 weeks and the rest of your life. I'm excited. I can't wait. So, I am available if anybody wants to needs any help with anything. I do have Calendly in the classroom. I think it's in the start here. If you want a one-on-one, please take advantage of that and let's talk. Let's see what's holding you back. And we could let me know if you have any ideas for the class, for the community. I would love to hear it. So love you guys. Keep uh, rising and thriving with success. We got this. We could do this together. And let's see where we